Google's new AI brain, is Gemini a game changer? What is this Gemini thing anyway? So, what exactly is Google Gemini? Imagine you have a super smart helper. That's kind of what Gemini is. It's a brand new type of AI from Google that's designed to be amazing at understanding and creating things. Think of it like the next step up from other AI you might have heard about. Wow, what's about to happen is going to be amazing. Google says Gemini is a massive leap forward, pushing the limits of what machines can actually do. We're talking about an AI that could change how we search for information. Yes, exactly. So be careful while searching. Google Ghost is watching you. How we get help with our work, and even how movies or music get made. It's a big deal. This is a bad deal. No one can hide himself, and it promises to make our digital lives a whole lot smarter. Gemini's superpower: seeing, hearing, and talking. Now, what makes Gemini so special? Its biggest superpower is something called multimodal capability. Sounds fancy, right? But it's actually pretty simple to understand. Imagine you. You can see pictures, hear sounds, and read words, all at the same time. Your brain takes all that in and understands the world. According to the deep minds, it is one of the first models that can really process and reason across multiple senses together. Wow! How amazing it could be! Like, you never need to have someone. If Gemini Gosh do you have, well, Gemini is built to do the same thing with information. It doesn't just understand text like some other AIs. It can look at pictures, listen to audio, read words, and even understand computer code, all at once. It is giving, like AI, the full set of human senses, but running at 100 times of human speed. This means it can get the full picture and understand things much more deeply. This is a huge step up, making Gemini super flexible and smart for all sorts of tasks. It could totally change how apps like Google Search or Google Assistant work, making them way more helpful and understanding. Gemini is not guessing, it is reading the room, just like a real person could. The brains behind Gemini. So, who came up with this amazing AI? The main brain behind Gemini is a super smart guy. I like to say a ghost, named Dennis Hassabis. He's one of the founders of DeepMind, which is Google's special AI research lab. His big idea was to create an AI that wasn't just good at one thing, but could understand all sorts of information together. But it wasn't just him. Building something like Gemini takes a whole army of clever people. Lots of different teams at Google, engineers, researchers, everyone, worked together for a long time to make Gemini real. When it finally launched, the tech world was buzzing. Everyone was excited to see an AI that could understand things so well and create such amazing content. It truly felt like a major turning point for the future of AI. Multimodal explained. We mentioned that word multimodal earlier. Let's break it down super simple. Imagine you're trying to explain your favorite superhero to a friend, like a girlfriend or boyfriend. You'd probably tell them about the hero. That's text and audio. You might show them a comic book picture. That's an image. You might even act out how the hero flies. That's kind of like video. A multimodal AI, like Gemini, is like a friend who can understand all of those things at the same time. Older AIs were often good at just one thing, like only understanding words. But Gemini can connect the dots between words, pictures, and sounds also. This is super important because it means Gemini can understand what you really mean much better than others and give you more complete and helpful answers according to your desire. It's a bit like having a helper who's not just a good listener, but also a good watcher and reader, all rolled into one go. Gemini flavors: Nano, Pro, and the mighty Ultra. Now, Google knows that one size doesn't fit all, so they made Gemini in a few different flavors or versions. First, there's Gemini Nano. Think of this as the small, speedy version. It's designed to run right on your phone or smaller devices, so you can have AI help on the go without needing a super powerful computer. Perfect for quick tasks. Then there's Gemini Pro. This is the all-rounder for people and businesses who need more power. It can handle tougher jobs like helping you write long reports or create detailed marketing stuff. That can help the service providers. It's a real workhorse. Yeah, it is really work like Ghost. And finally, there's Gemini Ultra. This is the super-duper most powerful version. It's packed with the latest and greatest AI tech. Think of it like the rocket ship of AI. Ultra is for really big, complex tasks, like advanced research or creating incredibly detailed and creative content. So, no matter what you need AI for, there's likely a Gemini version built to help. Gemini versus ChatGPT. What's the difference? Okay, so you might be thinking, how is Gemini different from something like ChatGPT? That's a great question. This is not just hype. Gemini is now outperforming ChatGPT-4 in real-world understanding of sight, sound, and speech together. But both are super smart AIs. They have some key differences. The biggest one we've talked about is that multimodal ability. Gemini is built from the ground up to understand text, images, and audio all together. ChatGPT is amazing with words, but its main strength is text. This makes Gemini really flexible for jobs where you need to combine different types of information. Another big thing is Google's massive computer power. Google has some of the biggest superbrains, or supercomputers, in the world. They can train Gemini on an incredible amount of information, which helps make it really accurate and good at what it does. So while ChatGPT is fantastic, Gemini is coming in strong with its ability to handle all sorts of information and the power of Google behind it. How can Gemini actually help us? Real-world uses. This all sounds cool, but how can Gemini help us in our everyday lives or jobs? Well, imagine customer support. Instead of long waits, Gemini could understand your problem quickly, whether you type it, say it, or even show a picture, and give you a fast, accurate answer. No need to figure out what's left and what's right. Happy customers. For creating things, like articles, social media posts, or marketing ideas, Gemini can be a superpowered assistant, helping you generate high-quality content much faster than others. More time for you to focus on big ideas. And in education and research, Gemini could be a game changer. Imagine students learning with an AI that can explain things using text, pictures, and sound, making learning more fun and interactive. Researchers could also use it to analyze huge amounts of data from different sources super quickly. Basically, Gemini is designed to be a powerful tool to help us get more done, learn better, and be more creative. The future of Gemini and AI ethics. So, what's next for Google Gemini? The future looks incredibly exciting. Google says they are really committed to making sure AI is developed responsibly. That means working hard to make it fair, keep our information private, and reduce any bad ideas or biases in the AI's answers. That's super important. One of the coolest things Gemini might do is help break down language barriers. Really? Imagine being able to talk or write to anyone in the world, and Gemini instantly translates it perfectly, maybe even understanding the pictures or sounds you share too. That would be amazing for global teamwork. And of course, it is very easy to convince the girls and boys they live anywhere in the world. And so on, the marriage proposal is going to be easy. Boom! And more, the Gemini will likely make all of Google's other products even better. Think smarter Google Translate, a more helpful Google Assistant, and even more powerful tools in Google Workspace. As Gemini keeps learning and growing, it's not just going to change how we use our apps. It's going to set new standards for what AI can do. And what you think. So, Gemini really is a big step into the future of AI. It's clear that technologies like this are going to keep changing our world in amazing ways. That's why it's so important to stay curious and keep learning about them. But now, I want to hear from you. What part of Google Gemini excites you the most? Do you want to call it Gemini Ghost, like me? It's glad to hear. And how do you think super smart AI will change our lives in the next few years? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this video helpful and want to stay updated on all the latest AI news and breakthroughs, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and let's keep exploring the amazing world of AI together.